Hello, Legion, it's Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. So I'm going to step back outside really quickly, and we are going to go over to the fire that I started at the end of the last episode. Actually, come to think of it, I ended the first episode while standing outside, didn't I? So I shouldn't have stepped back inside. Or I shouldn't have loaded the episode up and then just started recording. I should have made it more authentic and given it continuation by standing outside. Our condition is like almost gone. But we're actually in not as bad of shape as you might think. And this occurred to me after watching the episode back, watching the premiere with you guys. That was a lot of fun, by the way. Hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. So we are in pretty bad shape condition-wise right now, and we will have to recover a good bit. But we have a 5-hour fire, a very hot 5-hour fire, right next to us at the moment. Now, as long as we chill right here by this fire, our clothing, first of all, will dry off. It's already dried, as a matter of fact. So any wetness that might have occurred from running through the morning snow before the dawn actually emerged, that has been already negated by the heat from this fire. Hanging out by this fire for a while, and we're going to do some stuff to pass the time. We'll also get rid of our hypothermia risk and our frostbite risk. That will completely reset. And then actually, we are, I think, I could be wrong about this, and if I am wrong about it, then we're in trouble. But I think we have enough clothing, since we found those mittens, to go to sleep in the bed in the bunker and be above freezing. If that's true, we might be able to actually recover some condition before we run out of food and water. That's one of the reasons we're in this lucky spot, is that we acquired that energy bar, which I've already eaten. We still have some cattails, and I have this new condensed milk. Now, of course, I don't have anything to open the condensed milk with because there was a knife. Yes, I'm well aware of it. Thank you very much. There was a knife on the boat. I looked right at it, but I was trying to open the plastic. I was talking at the same time. I got distracted. I didn't see it, and I just moved on with my life. And now we have a new meme for Against All Odds, and we're not even 2 full episodes in. So there you go. So here's what we're going to do to pass some time. We have, as you can see, we're warming up very, very well. I'm going to go ahead and open up my backpack, not my journal. And we have a fishing book right here. I'm going to do this just for 1 hour at a time. In the off chance the weather changes and I need to do something different. Also, let me check my condition really quickly, because those don't pop up when you're reading. We're also reasonably tired, which is going to be a good excuse to maybe go down to the... Hey, Wolf. It's going to be a good excuse to go down to the bunker and rest if we're going to be warm enough to do that, which I really think we will be. I've got to verify before, we make that decision. A new day is dawning, Jennifer? Really? That's what you say now? Okay, so we're starting to get kind of hungry. Hypothermia risk and frostbite risk are gone. I do want to keep myself above starving. So yeah, if we open the can of condensed milk, which has a lot of caloric value, I know you were waiting for it. If we have that, we're not going to get all of that, because we're going to lose some to opening the can without anything like a knife or a can opener to open it with. So that's going to suck, but it'll help us kind of keep starvation at bay, keep us from losing condition due to that. We still have plenty to drink, so that's why I'm a little bit encouraged by our present predicament. It's rare that you're encouraged by a predicament, but I suppose what I'm trying to say is that things could be worse. They could be a lot worse. Let's go ahead and research this for another hour. We are, of course, getting some passive condition recovery too while we're down here. So that's 3 hours on the book, and we still have 3 hours remaining on the fire. We could also grab a torch when we leave, and that'll give us some additional warmth. But tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and step inside, because I want to know right now. I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. I want to know right now. What will it be? I'm so sorry. So, I'm really not, though, to tell you the truth. Right now we're at 29 degrees Fahrenheit. The bed's warmth bonus is 9 degrees. Excellent, 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 excellent. We are in good shape. I'm going to go back out by the fire, finish reading, and we will be able to recover some condition here before we leave, and we'll be in a much better spot to actually make the trek across this lovely zone that I love so much to shelter. For a second I thought I heard footsteps, and I was like, you are, like, not even kidding me right now. Or I suppose what I was saying is the opposite, but let's read this for another hour. You can tell how cautious I'm being because I'm just reading it 1 hour at a time. I could easily have just read it 5 hours at a time and been done. But I just don't trust some horrible thing not to fall on me when my condition is this low. And I prefer not to test fate. So you can still use the radial menu. Hang on, go back. Campcraft. If I had gone into this menu in the beginning of the first episode, I would have known, oh yeah, I do in fact have that can. It's a default starting thing. That shows you how much how many starts that I've done since they introduced the new cooking system. I haven't done enough to be like absolutely certain that you always start with that can. Shows you how much I've played. It's been a busy, busy year. All right, so she's getting tired. Let's pass time until that water's ready. We're going to actually drink that outright. Why not? One hour, 34 minutes remaining. All right. This is good reason to rest, because now we're exhausted. We have reason to go in and sleep. Now, the only issue with that is that we're going to wake up and it's going to be nighttime, so we're going to have to pass some time. But I think we've got enough food to go on to where we will we'll survive. We're probably going to end up busting that can open. All right, I've got 1 hour left. That's enough to do a little bit more water. Let's do this one more time.
Man, I could eat anything.
Yeah. Let's chow down on these. The last of my cattails. It is going to be interesting not being able to find as many of these, especially once we have scavenged a lot of the world and don't have a lot left to go on. Because we're playing on medium baseline resources, I think that will affect, how, just the amount of, food and scavengeable items that we discover. It'll help somewhat, I think. I don't know why I'm going around this way, but can I go around this way? Is it possible? Nope, gotta go around the log. Okay, well, let me take one more look around here, since I'm a little bit less nervous now, and I feel like I'm in a decent spot. Because I want to see if I have the hatchet, so I could technically break some of this stuff down. But I don't. My, condition is still low, so I really don't want to do anything that could risk lowering that. For instance, this would take 30 minutes. I can get the 4... Well, I could break this down really quickly with the remaining energy that I have. It would be a good way to pass some time, and I'd have 4 pieces of reclaimed wood in case I need to start a fire. Done. Okay, I don't feel badly about that. Cardboard box would take 27 minutes. It would give me some tinder plugs, but I don't need tinder plugs because I picked a crap ton of cattails, and I still have, where are you? Yeah, 7 cattail heads. Jennifer, I'm on it. Relax. Let me check under the lockers one more time. See how paranoid I am. Anything on the bench that I didn't see before? Any hooks or lines or anything? Nope. Okay, so now that we're exhausted, a couple of things. We're going to top off our thirst. Now we could sleep for, again, we have a bed warmth bonus of 9 degrees. So it feels like 29 degrees at the moment. I could actually sleep for 10 hours and be okay. Let's sleep for 9. Watch me fade to the long dark while sleeping because it gets colder in the shelter and I didn't know that was going to happen. Nope. We are much better on our condition. We're in much better shape to actually make it out alive. We are going to need to smash this open. I hate to do it. Wait a minute. What am I opening this with? Am I opening it with the hatchet? Hey! I think I opened it with a hatchet. Pleasant Valley's gonna Pleasant Valley. You hear that? I hear it. I can't unhear it. It's the stuff of nightmares. Wait, what am I saying? No, this is my favorite zone ever. Why would I ever talk about having nightmares in Pleasant Valley? That just doesn't make any sense. We have several more hours until it's gonna be light. And we don't have any means of reading down here, so we really just have to pass the time. We can do so in the bed and get the warmth bonus still, so don't worry, we won't suffer while we're passing time. But I need to pass, let's say 4 hours. We are going to start running out of calories again. We're going to need to grab some cattails and snack on them on the way to our next location. And what I'm hoping is that this blizzard is gone.
Man, I could eat anything.
Alright, good, it is gone. So we're going to need to pass the time for, say, 3 more hours? I don't want to go right out at the beginning of the dawn because that's going to be way too cold. So we're going to come out of this rest period hungry. So I don't know, we might have no choice but to... I really want to try the well-fed buff. I haven't gotten it yet, even in test play. And right now we only have 100 calories left, so it's not likely we're going to be able to hold that off. But let's step outside. Oh, wow. It's actually decent weather at the moment. Yeah, I'll be very lucky if I can find... What's our condition? Condition's not bad. I'll be very lucky if I can find any food to speak of before I start starving. So we're not out of the woods, but we have more condition than I thought we would have, thanks to that bed. Keeping my head on a swivel for any friendly wildlife. See, that's literally friendly wildlife. That's a deer. Alright, gotta move a little faster though. I don't have all the time in the world. I just want to grab this old man's beard lichen while I can. Thankfully, starvation is a slower death. So as long as I can find shelter soon-ish, and I know roughly where it is. As long as I can find shelter and not get attacked by a wolf. Oh, hey! I didn't know we were that close to that.
I say I hate being cold. 'Cause I really do.
If there's a candy bar in this truck, I'm going to be the happiest man alive. Or in the car.
God, I've never felt so cold in my life.
Alright, cardboard matches. I'll take it. Feather. Feather. Alright, we're officially starving. There we go. We lost our opportunity to
I'm from starvation.
get that. Still in a tight spot, for sure. Salty crackers. Let's go ahead and eat them so that we're not losing condition due to hunger. I'm going to not worry about thirst for now. We have the cold to worry about, and that is more than enough. We're not that well rested, all things considered. It's because we spent so much time passing time as opposed to sleeping. I could have passed the time and slept a little longer. That would have helped me recover a bit more condition. Oh, hindsight, why must you always be 20/20? There's our destination. Or one possible destination, anyway. We've got to move faster, though. Oh, hello. I forgot about this. This is a different route than I've taken when I've tested this start from Timberwolf Mountain. So, who knows how badly this will go. There's the frostbite risk. Starting to get a little nervous.
Oh, I could eat a horse.
Okay, I kind of know where I am, but this is not the same location where I've come out. I'm a little bit farther away from the homestead at the moment. If I look to my right, though, there might be a cabin. But I don't know how beneficial it would be to stop. It would almost be smartest to keep going. Try and make it to the farm. Alright, now there can be bears in these here woods. So I need to be very, very careful. I think I will try and make it to... Well, to tell you the truth, I think I can make it to the farmstead. I'm going to have low condition. It's going to be a harrowing attempt. I know, I see the rose hips. I do. The irony of where we are right now, by the way, is not lost on me. This is where we died in Against All Odds Season 1. Well, it's not quite ironic yet. It'd be ironic if we died here.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna fade.
You'll be okay. Yeah, we can make it. We're going to have low condition, but we can make it. Yeah, frostbite risk is not high enough to be a threat. I just need to keep moving. I can actually see the silo now. Tell you the truth, what I could do is just beeline, and that would be the fastest way to get there. I think that's what I'll do. And then hopefully we'll have some additional clothing items there, food items, but we will definitely be warm enough in that house. I'd be shocked if we weren't, but we're likely to find more clothing to wear that won't be as much of a threat. Why are there seriously no wolves around right now? That's kind of freaking me out. Come on, game. There we go. Wouldn't let me over that ridge. Believe me, I want to go to the barn. There are several spots that I stopped that I didn't stop at just now. And I'm well aware of it. Oh, this track. You can see Signal Hill up there. We're going to be under 10% condition, I think, when we get there. Alright, I've got to save a little bit of energy just in case I have to sprint past any wildlife. So we are almost certainly going to be below 10% condition when we arrive. Alright.
Man, all I can think about is food.
Alright, I see a cattail. I'll go back and get it later. Oh, man. All that condition we regained. This is going to be the hazard of the low health regeneration settings. Granted, I had that wolf that I ran into in the first couple of seconds yesterday. That was not helpful. We're going to hit 10% like right as we arrive. Excuse me. White as we arrive. Go inside. Warm enough. That's what I like to see. But what I really like to see is food. So, there's some wood matches. There are almost always wood matches there, FYI. That is a very persistent spawn location for wood matches. If you didn't know. I see some leather on the bench. Ooh, boy. Shaken. We gotta find some food.
This will come in handy.
Quality tools. Painkillers. Hey, alright. Worn thermal underwear. Yes, please. Alright, second layer of underwear. Never hurts. In this game, anyway. Okay, let's take a moment. Let's go upstairs. I want to see if we can grab some food before I start starving again. Anything in this corner? Nope. So we've got some quality tools. I can do a little bit more exploring before I step inside. Do you see how quickly we got cold again? That was crazy. Can opener, come here. Alright, there's no food on the counter. But hopefully there'll be at least one food item somewhere in the kitchen here. Again, we're on interloper level loot settings, so it's hard to say. Alright, I see a cooking pot. That's nice.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Okay, tin of coffee is kind of good, but because I can get some calories from that. But would have preferred other options. Okay, we've got a couple of cooking pots. We will read that later. Okay, this is not encouraging.
So tired.
Alright, so we've got a better pair of fleece mittens. I should have grabbed that cattail. Better pair of shoes. Still not out of the woods at all. Yeah, we're going to have to make coffee. That's pretty much our save here. So let's go ahead and put down the recycled can. We're going to use wood matches, cattail head, and we are going to light that book on fire. That'll help get rid of some encumbrance. The coffee is pretty much going to be the only thing that sustains me. And it'll give me energy again too, so it'll warm me up. It's going to be a triple win, actually.
Oh yeah.
And because I got that reclaimed wood, we have enough time. Let's cook a tin of coffee. Takes 12 minutes. Let's drink it. Alright, so we're now warming up. We're getting a little bit less fatigued. Let me continue to add. No, I didn't. Oh, this new interface. Still getting used to it. Alright. We're just gonna keep drinking coffee for a second. All right, so we're out of the red zone. All right, we are fully warm again, and we have regained some... We have regained some of our energy, which will be good for running out and getting like what few cattails we can and maybe topping off my calories in the beginning of the next episode. But we're going to have to keep moving because we need to find more food than this. And something to kill food with. All right. I think that's all of our coffee, right? Okay, let's go ahead. Let me check. Well, I don't need to get water out of the fire right now. So we've got 43 minutes left on this thing. There could potentially be a candy bar in here. There sometimes is. Okay, never mind. I don't see one. But I'm still going to look around. Yep, we're getting all of our fatigue reduction notifications right now. All right, there we go. I was like, is that going to go away? Okay, they're all popping up because we drank several coffees in a row. That's fine. I'm just going to do what I can not to run. But, yay, emergency stim. This time I'll try and remember to use it. Sewing kit, yay. And this is why I wasn't going to worry about water from the fire. Because I have this. And there's another storm lantern. Nice. Okay, well, I will stop this episode here. In the next one, I'm going to continue looking around and seeing what else I can find in the front end of the house and upstairs. And then we are going to go looking for some cattails outside to kind of top off our calories so that we can recover for a bit. I'm hoping that we find that. Otherwise, we're going to have to leave for the for Signal Hill like right now. And the thing is, I just don't think we have the condition to do that. So what we really need to do is go find some cattails or other means of eating around here and hope that we survive through episode 3. Nowhere near out of the woods. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every other day at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.